Virgo. The person in your life who's been quiet is now ready to speak to you. Okay? So there is some kind of like fast jive talking person. They've been in some kind of retreat, maybe doing that silent treatment thing, hopefully not. Someone who's just been kind of in solitude, not talking, not replying, not calling, that kind of energy. They've been like hidden. Could be a Cancer. Could have been hidden. Just feels like going off the grid or like they can't be seen, that kind of thing. And they are making this voluntary change here to reach out to you and start talking. And what are they going to talk to you about, right? So there's an energy here of friendship, reunion, coming together. Okay, Virgo, so we're going to get into this reading. Smash that like button, do subscribe, and we'll see what's going on here.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to.
All right, Virgo. So there you're starting with the Knight of Cups. Yeah. So someone's coming in here to give you a little lovin', Virgo. Giving you a little lovin', for sure. So they're going to come in with this Knight of Swords, right? And I feel like a lot of the conversation, so the Knight of Swords, like it's definitely an energy of like fast talking. They have a lot to say. And there's something here about they were carrying some kind of very heavy burden. So they might be saying that to you, or really a laborious task, or something that was going on in their life that made them non-committal, or just kind of made them unavailable. Okay, they couldn't commit to something. I just kind of get a sense that this person just had too many things going on in their life, and I feel like that's what they're going to tell you, right? And I also feel like with the Three of Cups, they want to maintain some kind of friendship with you or try to reconcile this relationship in some way, okay? Here's the Knight of Cups, right, Virgo? So it's definitely a love offer from whoever your person is. Like I said, I am picking up Cancer, but there's also some Pisces energy here. So I do feel like they're going to make some kind of love offer. Oh my gosh, yeah, there's an Ace of Cups. So this is for June, okay? Initiation of a new love start and actually handing their heart over. Okay, so how is this person? What's going on? I want to see how your person here, or this particular person, feels about you. What are their feelings? What's going on with them? All right, Virgo. Your energy is intoxicating and it's pulling me in. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. So it looks like maybe there's some kind of separation, or you weren't chasing. Looks like you weren't chasing. Just somebody not replying. So you're just like, all right, whatever, gone. Okay. So I feel like they know that they did hurt you, but I feel like they're stuck on you. Yeah, this person's really fearful that they lost you forever. Ever and ever, 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 ever? Yes, ever. That absence. And I feel like whatever they've been tied down to, either they are finishing that up, and then that aftermath of you being back in their brain, their heart longing, has got them initiating a new love beginning with you, okay? Yeah, so they're coming in definitely with an apology, hoping you'll forgive them. You deserve better than them. I want to treat you the way you deserve. Okay, so this feels kind of serious with this person. It does. I feel like whatever they had going on. So if this is somebody that was punishing you or giving you the silent treatment, don't give them any time. Don't waste your time. For some of you, it might have felt like the silent treatment, and it wasn't. This person just pulled back. We're recovering from something. We're working, or just had some kind of other commitment that they just could not. And I'm saying just, but I don't mean to justify it. Some other commitment that they could not be available for you. Okay. All right, there's the Chariot, right? So this is taking action and making some kind of change. Is your person really going to make this change? Or are they just calling to for access or to keep the connection. I feel like they're going to apologize. Oh my gosh, no, this is real. The Lovers. This person's in love with you. Yeah, they love you 100%. Gemini there. Okay. So this feels kind of unexpected. It does. This feels kind of unexpected. I feel like if you answer them, to talk to them, this is going to be a conversation that starts a whole cycle, a whole new beginning. Yep, and I feel like you might just want to be like, give me the truth. Just come on. Tell me what happened. What's going on? I feel like you might be curious. Some of you, not all of you, but somebody's curious to have some type of conversation. You're seeking honesty. Whether you want to be with them or not, it doesn't matter. It just feels like you'll probably be open to consider or just hear them out. Okay? Doesn't mean you have to. There might be some of you that are just like, no, I'll hear what they have to say, which is fine. Right? Libran energy, there's justice, okay? You want the truth. So even that Queen of Swords just feel like you. So coming in with the truth, you want clarity here, and they're going to give it to you. But then again, it's going to be up to you to figure out if that's okay or not, or if it's going to happen again, or if you need to put a boundary up with that, okay? So if somebody ghosted, caused a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress and anxiety. But there you go. Some of you, the anxiety just got to be too much or gets to be too much, that either you reach out to them seeking clarity, and then this starts a conversation, or they initiate it. And others of you, the anxiety gets to be too much before they even reach out. You cut them off so that they can't say anything. I kind of feel like it's going to go either way. There's 50% of you that are just going to hear them out. I do feel like if the door opens for conversation, you're going to listen, or you're going to be willing to listen. And then the other half of you, you're just not going to bother. Nobody puts baby in the corner, right? And sticking to your convictions. Yeah, 6 of Wands. It feels like sticking to your convictions puts you in a higher level. But for some of you, your pride. It really just depends. So I feel like Spirit's trying to say, if you give them an opportunity, that means that you're putting down your pride wall, and you're allowing them to explain themselves. And some of you might just have too much pride, and it's like, I don't need an explanation. I look at actions. And words and actions don't match up. Just cutting off is the best for you, okay? Right? And which causes a tower moment, which causes this person to have this karmic kind of energy, this shadow, this devil energy, because of them to be a bit more obsessed with you. And then start doing sneaky stuff to try to stay connected to you. Okay, so there was a reading earlier today. If you didn't check it out, there should be a link here where you can look at the earlier reading from today. This could play a role. It could play a role in this. So pay attention to that just to see if it resonates for you. Go check that out. Yeah, but I feel like this person, I feel like they're coming in with the truth. I feel like they're really going to tell you. It might be after the fact. For some of you, it might be too late. But I feel like they're going to come in and tell you, like, what they tell you was going on, or why there was this abrupt ghosting, or whatever was happening is really the truth. And that, obviously it's going to be up to you if you want to start this all over again or not, okay? But I do see that you're always on this person's mind, and you will be in June. Mostly the more you, or if you have pulled away, this person's kind of like, they're recognizing they have toxic behavior. That's kind of like a toxic thing to do. I mean, it takes 2 seconds to, send a text. Hey, just checking in. Everything's fine. Sorry I didn't get back to you. I'll reach out to you soon. I got a lot going on, right? It's just courtesy. It's just kind of like keeping other people in the loop. keeping someone in the loop, avoiding abandonment kind of stuff. Yeah, this person misses you. They miss you. Your person misses you. Yep, every time their phone rings, they hope it's you. Every time they get a text alert. I'm hearing, they just gave me a text sound. I think it's chimes. I'm hearing a chimes, text alert, chimes. And I'm also picking up a text, okay. They're saying radiate. So I don't know if that's, somebody's got that text alert or phone alert, ringtone. Okay. They don't like seeing you with other people. And I feel like they're seeing it in their mind. I do. I feel like they're imagining you being with others or another person. Yeah, they do have a fear of commitment. And so what that's telling me is that, you know, they are telling the truth. They had other stuff going on. But that doesn't mean that them coming back means that they're not commitment phobe. I feel like they still have a fear of commitment. And they might be kind of covering up a little bit, even though it's true. They might be using it as excuse for why they have a fear of commitment. Like, oh, I've just been very busy, which they may have been, but I'm hearing that they still, like, I feel that card. When I touched it, it felt like it vibrated. I feel that card, that energy, that this person does have a commitment issue. They do have a fear of it. They have a fear of being consumed, fear of being controlled. They kind of associate commitment with control. And I don't think that comes from you. I mean, check yourself. It could, but it might really, you might trigger something deeper in them that is causing or has caused them to be this way long before you. All right, so let me just give you clarity. When I say that, you're triggering something. You're triggering their avoidance, perhaps, by just being like, you know, regular. Just being like normal, regular. Okay, unless you have extreme anxiety attachment. Usually there's anxiety and anxious and avoidant attachment usually dance together. So the more they pull away, the more anxious you get. The less anxious you are, the more they come closer to you. Okay, so I don't know exactly what is going on, but I feel like this person does have some type of fear of being all consumed. Something you might need to pay attention. This reading could be reversed as well. Right now, they wish you were there with them. So they're out of their avoidant. They feel safe, and they're reaching out. So yeah, they're coming in with the truth. They are going to tell you that they've had something else going on, but they're like someone that is like securely attached. They can have other things going on that they're busy with and still, you know, reach out to the other person and say, hey, you know, like at your job, you work at a job. If you can't go to work one day, what do? You don't ghost your employer. You reach out and you're like, hey, I'm not coming in. I got a lot going on, or I'm feeling ill, or something came up, and I'll be back, such and such. What have you? Even if you take a sick day that you're owed, you still, or a personal day, you still have to let them know, right? I don't feel like this is what this person. It's a level of irresponsibility to the relationship, and so when they start feeling better, or when they're done with whatever their burden is, or whatever they're carrying, then it does feel like they reach out when they start feeling safe, like there's no pressure. And then they realize how important you are in their life. But this person's ready to take their mask off. Why? Because they're trying to work on themselves. They're trying to clear their head. So maybe you told them they had like some kind of avoidant attachment or something, or that they're a runner. We'll put it in terms here in this community. It's the same thing. I feel like they're paying attention to that. And yeah, I mean, I feel like they really do love you. This might be someone who prefers to be single as a Pringle. Bachelorette, bachelor. I don't know. You're making you make this person's head move. You really do. You make them see things, Virgo. You know quite a bit. I feel like you're pretty self-aware. You know quite a bit about things. You know what's going on. All right, so coffee cup meeting and talking. This is what they want. Want to talk over coffee? Go share a coffee or tea. Okay. Sunglasses, watching, looking, perception. This person's got their eye on you, Virgo. Secretively. They've been watching you, or they will be watching you in June. Grounding, stability, security, performance. Oh, this person is very performance-based. That's very interesting. I never got that from that card, but I feel like they're performance-based. So what does that mean? I'm getting if you told them, if you ask for their love and their emotions, no. But if you ask them to do something for you that they can perform, that they'd be right on it. Does that make sense? Yeah. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. That's when they feel most stable and secure. There's something about endurance. They feel most stable and secure if they could please you by the way they perform or what they do for you versus them being verbally emotional or sharing, expressing themselves, expressing their feelings. Difficult, very difficult for this person. So I'm seeing, like, if you run out of gas and you call them and you're like, hey, can you help me? I ran out of gas. They'd be right over with gas, or wherever country, whatever you say, fuel, whatever. But if you call them and you're like, hey, I want to know where we stand, or hey, can you tell me how you feel about me? Like, they're like a Ziploc. Like, nope, can't run. There's a fear, for sure. But I don't feel like this person is letting you go. There's a little intermittent thing going on. We let you go and then they're back, okay? So I am picking that up. Let me take a look at you. Let's take a look at you, Virgo. Let's take a look at Virgo. What's Virgo's energy? Oh, you have the Knight of Swords as well. That's kind of how they started. Yeah, so I feel like if you were to answer the call or the message or communicate with them, I feel like there's going to be a lot of conversation. It's going to be very fast. A lot of conversation. And about, them mentioning about lifestyle change. But with the Nine of Wands, I do kind of feel like you might be side-eyeing it. Like, you don't trust it. Boundaries. You see her face. Let me see if I can zoom in even more. I don't know what happened here. I'm feeling you sort of side-eyeing it, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't believe it. Like, are you sure that's what how can I trust this? Do you understand, Virgo? Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I feel like is going on here with this person, or with you. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm wheezing today. That, like, we have so much smoke in the air. It's kind of like oh, really? Always the skeptic, Virgo. Always the skeptic. Oh, really? You want to get married? You want to create a relationship? You want to reunite? You want to have a foundation, build a foundation with me? Oh, really? Yeah, you're a skeptic. Some of you might even run away. Some of you might not even entertain any kind of conversation, and you're just like, nah, I'm good. I'm out of here. Like, what's the matter with this fool? Go to your family, talk to your family, or just kind of look at the message that you receive and just kind of side-eye it, and then go on to that party or that event that you're going to over the weekend. I feel like there's a message coming in. I don't know. It could be this weekend or next weekend from your person here. Virgo, you look like you're in a really good place. You really do. This is Six of Wands. You look like you're in a really good, like, you're like happy, successful. You know who's supporting you. You know who's around. I feel like you're in a victory mindset. I do. I feel like you're in, like, I don't know if this person coming back or not is good for you or not. I really don't. You'll know. You can leave a comment. Some of you I know, it's like, no, not at all. I feel like you're in a peaceful place, Virgo. Can't nobody hold me down. Can't nobody. I'm not singing the P. Diddy song. Don't worry. This is, I don't remember the name of this group. Nobody gonna break my stride. Maybe I mixed a little P. Diddy in there with that. I might have. Oh boy, that's not good. Ain't nobody gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna hold me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. You're good. You're okay. You're gonna be fine. Reach out or no reach out. I feel like you're okay. I do. Because you know what? You have all these good cards. You're balanced here. You got smart. You smartened up about something. You got a different perspective on things in your life. You have a lot of great cards. It's just, I feel like anybody that tries to talk to you or someone that you had something with that's reaching out again, I feel like you're just skeptical. You don't trust something here. And maybe you weren't like that before. Maybe in the past you were just, whoever comes in, it's all good. You got a little, you've got some conviction. You've got some fences up. There's a bit of like wising up here. Excuse me, especially if you've been dealing with someone who's been in this energy. Being secure is having boundaries. Being securely attached means having boundaries. If someone's avoidantly attached, has avoidant attachment style or an anxious attachment style, that means that they have no boundaries or no boundaries. Okay. Because if someone's avoidant or, just disappearing, most of the time those types, and you might even, if you're an avoidant, you might even recognize that in yourself. They just kind of wait until the issue is over and then they come back as if nothing ever happened. That's a sign of an avoidant attachment style. Anxious attachments, they don't run away at all. They're like, they worry. They're curious. They want to know. Even if they're not talking or clawing down that person's door, they want to know. There's somehow, some way, they're seeking answers, trying to understand. In other words, they just spend a lot of energy and time on something or someone to try to solve the problem. It's like almost like a mystery that needs to be solved. It turns into a cold case file for anxious attachment. It's like, what the? Okay, let me see what your evolution growth message is here, Virgo. Okay, fun and adventure. Virgo, it's time to play and get reacquainted with your childlike self. I like that, Virgo. I do. Open up to your sense of adventure and fantasy. You've been way too serious and moving through the motions. Snap out of it and have some fun. Well, I feel like that's just to remind you to keep doing that, because I really don't feel like you're not. I see you with the Six of Wands and the Page of Wands, and you're just like, hip hip hooray. I feel like you're okay. So this is just a reminder. Do what makes you happy. Continue to find things that bring you joy. Patience needed. Timing. Be mindful not to rush or push your agenda. Trust in divine timing. And less in instant gratification. Having patience allows everything to unfold as it should. The seeds have been planted, now let them grow. So that's being securely attached. That's being patient. Whatever will be, will be. I'm not going to be a candle in the wind where I'm blown out and then I relight later, or I'm just shifting back and forth all over the place. Securely attached is like, you know what? I have my own space, and whatever goes on outside of that space, it is what it is. Like a lighthouse on the rocks and crashing waves all around it. Be the lighthouse. Just stay still, stay in the stillness, but enjoy that space that you're in. Be happy. Don't run, don't chase, just be happy. And cross bridges when you get to them. And pause. Don't rush to cross the bridge. When you get to the bridge, stop for a minute. Say to yourself, all right, let me take a look at this bridge. Number 1, is it crossable? Is it safe? Number 2, if I cross it, what's on the other side of this? Number 3, if I cross it, will I suddenly get fearful and want to run back to the ground because there's a valley and it's way too deep? Do I even want to cross this bridge? Is the bridge stable or is it rickety? Stop, pause, take a pause. Don't run, don't chase. All right, and if that's not you at all, okay, let's say that's not you at all. Let's say you're very securely attached, so you already know what to do. And then you get to decide when this person, if they're coming in, even though they will be telling the truth and they do want your forgiveness, they don't want to lose you, and they do love you, this may be just a situation where you got to have your boundaries and say, I understand everybody has stuff going on in life, but I need you, even though it does take a minute or two to just reach out and let somebody know, I need you to do that in order for us to go forward. Otherwise, it's not going to work for me. I'm not needy. I don't need massive amounts of reassurance 20,000 times a day. Just courtesy. You know what I'm saying? If you even want to bother. Okay, some of you are like, I'm just here for the chat. I'm just here because I want to listen to your amazing voice, Kelly, because you're so awesome. I hear you. Thank you. Next. Yeah, okay. It's distorted view, gaining perspective, a change in perspective. That's why you have the Hangman here. That's why you have the Hangman here. A change in perspective is needed to view you or the situation with compassion. The root core of pain is often associated with how you may view yourself or the situation from a wounded place. Choosing to heal this bridge brings everything back together to create a healthy viewpoint. Sometimes the bridge just needs to be healed, especially if you're dealing with a runner, okay? Someone who has fear of intimacy, commitment, runs away. When things get intense, they let go. When things are no longer intense, they return. The intensity causes turmoil and a chain reaction of fleeting running energy. Okay. Anyway, Virgo, that's what I feel like is happening here. So are they going to reach out? Yes. Do they love you? Yes. Is there a struggle? Yes, with them. Is there a struggle with you? Perhaps. And that's okay. Part of your healing journey. You're going through that dark night, maybe, of the soul. Part of your healing journey is, to either get back up on the horse or keep moving forward on the horse, okay? Because I don't know exactly where everybody's at, but this is what I feel like is going on. Year of the ox. Year of the pig. Year of the tiger. Year of the dragon. If you're new to my channel, the Chinese signs, I call out the Chinese signs to let you know whether this reading will be more of a qualifier for you. It's either your sign or the other person. If you don't know your Chinese zodiac sign, just Google it. Year of the dog, year of the rabbit, year of the rat, year of the monkey, okay? All right, Virgo. What do we have here? Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, and Aries. Oh, and Leo. Okay. So someone's birthday's on the 12th. We have the letter V, I, the letter F, the letter Y, and the letter A. Ava? Avi? You're definitely somebody's favorite. Let me just give you a couple more birth dates. The 9th, the 17th, the 7th, the 1st, the 2nd, the 12th, 29th, 27th, 21st, the 22nd, the 11th, Oh, 222. You might be seeing 222. If you just saw it today or you've been seeing a sequence of numbers, 222, this is a sign for you that this message is for you. So pay attention. That equals partnership, equality, balance. All right, are there any more initials? W, T, K, and G. All right, that might resonate. Take it as it resonates for you. All right, let's get some charms. See if we can get a couple of different things. Got a lot of different things here. So you're starting with a crab. So you do have someone here with Cancer energy, but it's also someone who wears a very hard shell. They're actually very soft in the center, but they have a very hard shell. Someone might just like crabs, or there's a crab energy. Somebody might have crabs. I don't mean, but there's a crab. There's a spider, a sea spider energy. Okay, like I said, sign of Cancer as well. Just picking that up. Also picking up a glass of wine. Now this is blue. Okay, but apart from that, I'm also seeing drinking wine at night. Somebody drinks wine at night or likes to have a glass of wine at night before they go to bed, perhaps. See if you can focus in on this. I guess it doesn't want to. Hello? There you go. So, some kind of wine. Or someone's just a whiner. There's also an attachment to music. Okay, so either you or this person have something in common when it comes to music. Somebody could, you might receive a song from someone in June. Somebody writes you a song or sends you a song or does something with music or is involved with music in some way. Okay, and then you also have dark horse. It's a rocking horse, but I just heard dark horse. I don't know what dark horse means, but they just said to tell you dark horse. Oh, wait, wasn't that a Katy Perry song? I'm going to look it up. Was that a Katy Perry song? Dark Horse. Or is that like a production company, perhaps? Dark Horse Comics? Yeah, it is a song by Katy Perry. Maybe there's a connection to that song. So you want to play with magic? You should know what you're falling for. Because I'm coming at you like a dark horse. Okay. Well, that fits, I guess, in some way. Something about her or that song, Dark Horse. There's some kind of connection there. Okay, Virgo, so there's your reading. I'm going to leave that for you there. I hope that gave you some insight and whatever it is that you need to have insight on. Don't forget to click the like button on the video if you would like to support my channel. This Friday night, I will be live streaming. You can come in to the chat and ask a question. It will show up right here after this reading, so you'll be able to just click on the notification bell once it shows up. Don't forget to check today's video out. It should be like right up here somewhere if you missed it, and I will see you all back here tomorrow. Bye.
Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me